to Studio 1184. We are now in the mixing process of a new album that will be out in February 2013. Started writing the music for this album over 2 years ago. I always keep on writing music, so it's not like just writing from one album to the next. So actually before we released the V album, I was already starting writing songs for this album. And it's like a year ago I started to presenting the songs for the other guys, and now during the last year we've been working on all the songs, and in April we started the actual recording. So we started the drum recordings in April, and for us it's always important to kind of get a live sound into our albums. So both in the recording and in the mixing of the drums we try to kind of keep it as close to the authentic drum sound and the live sound as possible. And Steingrim set up his drum kit and started recording in April, and spent, well, a week I think in studio on and off, and did a tremendous job as always. And the good thing about him is that he's such a stable drummer, so we don't have to go in and cheat or compensate or use triggers or any of that shit, so it's natural sounding and well played. Next up was the guitars. The guitars this time we actually started recording on the road while touring with Paradise Lost. We recorded a lot of the rhythm guitars in England, Stuart did that, and recorded the rest of the guitars back in his home studio. Then he sent down the files to me, and we have reamped it and gotten the sound that we wanted. And also there we're trying to not really make things complicated, but as close as his live sound as possible. Next up was Mr. Strum. Had a great weekend here. They recorded a lot of solo guitars and other stuff, and did a fantastic job here. As always, we had a glass of cider and some red wine, and that kind of got the extra touch we needed for the guitars.
Well, I'm not sure that is a good thing, me being here, because it's been the most expensive recording you've ever done. Because I bought you a whole lot of new plugins, and I know your PayPal password now, so I'm gonna buy some more before we're finished. And the last time I checked, you were eating bread and drinking water, because that was all you can afford.
As you can hear, it's expensive to have professionals in your studio, especially when they're instrument geeks and keep pushing you and pushing you. The good thing is that from now on until Christmas it will be a bread and water diet. That makes us look slim and strong when we return on stage this winter, and at least the music will be sounding like fucking shit.